just say immigration officer and the Eddie Stephen King Amoah abrante obeyera ye ema ye hwehwe no ananim foni eko viral wo internet no so se wayera wa wahunu no maye hu eche na beto dwa se we free atiasefo asase so na nhwehwe mu beto eche na chese de ba ne se wono ankasa na damfo nimpon and the Eddie Bright awe ene ya branch ba ko kan wono nso ni din Eddie Thomas Ziga ene esusu se wo mo ahye wo mo ho akwakokum Stephen King Amoah ede fi atiasefo asase so na ensem no akọ back and forth no mo court no mo ba no mo court no mo ba no mo court no mo ba ena me no ka say wo masan akwakopie mu ewo court na wo mo kopie mu ewo court no de koba ye no ene se asem no wo masan etu ahyeda no mo etu ahyeda de ko June musumi no mu busumi edi yanim ya na wo mo etu ahyeda ndenti wo mo etu ahyeda ne sesese no ye kiremu a wo mo akoye DNA test na za DNA test na efa emoja omuko huhu ewo dan na yesusu se yekum Stephen King Amoah ewo mu no omuko na moja bi ni ade ewo mu ompese omuko ye DNA test hwe se moja no ene ya no mfo mienu yi Bright awe ene Thomas Ziga emoja no pe na afeidi asem na se ko nanimu a ene sa because that particular issue we no ehu enua se be abusuafo o mahwere mo de se o abro Stephen mekan se Bright awe ene Thomas Ziga no ewo Kaneshi District Court ne enya asem ketwa wo mo abro mu nua papa na Bright awe yi de empempi no okopie mu court a ne nsem a ochemu ane se oye innocent awon nsem a yede bo no ne ho oni mu hwe na so nhwehwe mu so kiremu a the last time the late Stephen King Amoah no he was in the company of Thomas Ziga and Bright away say according to inchemu eba no na the late Stephen King Amoah okra na busuan fan say the yere say omo de ne ka sika bi Bright awe no yesi ne yonko brebo pa sebe the in-law ne brother-in-law kra be di that say omo ye namfofo omo pie bomu ni ade enti okaso okogi ni sika ewo na damfo yi ho aba me kwa aba ene owuo enenama sebe the late Stephen King Amoah once mebie ma de beto dwa se wayera ehwehwe mu na echi yakunu asa de na arape no ewo ntoma mu ni asa ye den ahye no a wawu ya intensam ne de sese utimu se nanimu anesa na June busumi nimu no omo besan akwakopie mu wo court ames the DNA test result no na afa be kire ba bi asem no ne bobre no ekeka akwakodro nti ebekoso na ye de echi na ye de emu update aba now ye kasa ede afa this whole court cases who any ade no na ye boawura NPP amanyoko no akache na ye kwa NPP amanyoko na akache a Bono regional chairman Kwame Bafo aka Abronye yenyina yenim se nanu ada wo kasem bi de etia judge a wotena asem a na efa NPP ni communicator bako asebe ni echema wakwakoye LGBT ni amanyema bi de Mahama ne Sam George Mako for mu na asem ne kokko se de ko wie ye no na Abronye nso koka se oh judge wey oh bibia chese wo NDC ni judge wey se de wo ye nsem na se ne kasa no ebu judge ne nimtia na ekotebiri Abronye abusu anche ye te ye se Abronye yare ama ya mane so de netu kwan obaye no ya sanzwa na yare mande no na no na minority leader yera afenyo marking no sahene no ka say there chemu a the injustice a ekoso we Ghana hanum say no we so oba no obeka no expose the judicial system no ene NDC aban no we de ekoso now afenyo marking sensem a odi tu jani elevator screens no so e de amount na say utimu say from all indication no according to Afenyo Markins case no say do mu di case no enye sa na ewo se wo mu edi no nti wo hwe screens no so a way free the minority leader Honorable Alexander Kwame na Afenyo Markin Parliament of Ghana o say dear say krata we na chese ono enedeba o say case report case the Republic versus Kwame Bafo at Abronye, Circuit Court 9, Accra. Judge Joseph Yenuban Kunsong wono ena etna asem no so say background intina say wo maye de see ya asem we ekopie mu say the accused person Mr. Kwame Bafo at Abronye Bunu Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party was arraigned before the Circuit Court Accra on the 13th of May 2026 on the following charges into a trema 13th of May na womode Abronye ekopie mu ewo Circuit Court ewo Accra na enyina so a womode chie no baako eni o say offensive conduct conducive to the breach of peace intine say wadan suban bi adi asebe etia eye asumdwe ewo mayimu na section 207 Clause 1 of the Criminal Code 1960 Act 29 ena womo cite ye was ansem we mu 2 a publication of false news na chese wode nsem a enye no kre ababeto monten so eno nso almost cite section 209 Clause 1 Criminal Code 1960 Act 29 ena no nso mu gina so de born sa charge now Uba 2 I say prior to today's sitting, the accused was granted police inquiry bail on the 13th of April 2026. He was duly informed to appear before the court on the 13th of May 2026, which he did in compliance with the bail conditions. Omuchema, ebra omuche no omumani bail that was 13th April. And omuche ne say 13th May ebusumi ba kuntemu no one sign bra na odi so pepepe ekopie mo say upon his appearance the prosecution was formally mounted against him to okopie mu oho na cha say omo de asquadu na bono na so mani abre pasa asem ne de omo bu ati anankasa. Counsel for the accused renewed an application for bail pending trial, citing that the offenses are misdemeanors, that the accused has a fixed place of abode as a public figure and has reliable sureties of sufficient means. Counsel further emphasized that the accused health condition and family responsibility enti womo ebo charge no lawyer for ana omu gine mu ede ama abronye nso de betu dwa say on person munya bail ede ma no esan se kwadu omo de ebo no enye kwadu bi esu bia na abronye nso yo bi a o ba bi a wote we public figure se be obaga na ha nipa dodo na enim no na eba eniema anase nyina so omegina so ede yi abronya anase omde ama ne bewa obi na afen so na pomuden won nsem ene na busua adeso anso yeden wo honom a omse ompese omhwe ni nyina na omde yeden wo mo ede ema ne bew na ye nto aso a na chese utimu se na eye omo tai ne chin were doing everything possible to get a bail condition for him. 205 now said the prosecution opposed the bail application, arguing that the accused, if released, was likely to commit similar offenses given the nature of the charges. And tonight, so much prosecution no, more than some no court no. And so chemwa say ja abronya de wontefo obesa akoye de oyeye na ebiem enti omo mpese ye be ma abronye eye bail no. Now court ruling, the honorable judge, after considering the submissions, denied the bail condition, the bail application on the grounds that the accused is likely to commit similar offenses if granted bail. The judge accordingly remanded the accused person into prison custody pending the final determination of the case. Into omuchema omukọ back and forth any ade wie no na judge ni no echemu dia enye bail no wenya mfa ma abronye because oditu mu pa se abronye ma ne bail na bone odi ye no obesan so ayeden akodi ne biem into omo ma ne bail into omo remande no kopim se asem no omo bepe na no promasibre. Now subsequent applications by counsel for the accused person. Immediately after the ruling, counsel for the accused prayed the court to remand the accused into BNI custody instead of prison custody. The honorable judge, after some hesitations, agreed with counsel's prayer. The accused was therefore remanded into BNI custody pending the final determination of the case. Into omuchemwa ye ma final verdict no ewie ye no na chese judge no ohwemu no say okay first ruling no ma ye no say nkonkoda prison but say no say den counsel no anasa abronye lawyers ne kan no de na say omo de ne be call BNI for akache instead. Now osha say attached is a copy of the charge sheet. Inti kwadu omo de kɔbɔɔ no ntroye omo twoye no eno na yewra sahene afeyo makinsi chem se wode aka ne krata no ho nti she was dated at Kwame Nkrumah and Associate, number 22, Sapele Loop, Kokomlemle, Accra. This 13th day of May 2026, prepared by the legal team of the accused person, Daniel Mate Ado, Esquire, Kwesi Boche Jr. Esquire, Junior Ansa Okai Esquire, Rose Dede Agomo Esquire, and they copied Mr. Justin Frimpong Kunya, General Secretary, New Patriotic Party, inti the kind of saying charge sheet no, the one swear shasi no, and I issue mun producer into us. So you could see say these are the people that were copied on the charge sheet into sharp. Na chese somewhere bano eni still from Afeomakin's case report number 2. Also following the court proceedings held on Wednesday 13th May 2026, the legal team for this accused person filed a fresh bail application at the High Court complex into omo e the Assembly Free Circuit Court and omo de call High Court after and someone appear on the 13th May no. Now, subsequent to the proceedings of 13th May 2026, we applied to the Circuit Court to be furnished with a record of proceedings to aid the hearing of the bail application. However, despite several follow-ups, same has not been made available to us. Into chema, womo the application e koma Circuit Court be na asem ni won senka proceedings no record no mo fa mo no mo fa nko se be boa omo nsem no mo de akopie mu High Court so be sinde womo ensa enkan. So on 13th May 2026, we're informed that the learned judge had not yet signed the record of proceedings. Thereafter, on 15th May 2026, we were again informed that the registrar of the Circuit Court had closed from office at about 3:30 p.m. without signing the order. Today, 18th May 2026, we have once again been informed that the registrar has still not signed the order. Into Ochemwa, say record fenisena omo urgent. Record of proceedings no more gen. Say pa be seen the omon sign. First time omo koye no omo say judge no on signing. Afe the next time omo koye 15th May no omo say registrar no apon. Ene omo san ko omo koye omo still na enya dia registrar no edinensa ahyesa krata no ase. It appears there is a deliberate attempt by the court to deny us the access of the record of proceedings of 13th May 2026, notwithstanding our repeated applications and follow-ups. Into muchema mudo munze say no court ne boapa omo mpese omo de record of proceedings ne be den ebe mom no mo so omo de ato aso akọ file wo mo a case into say there omo mpese Ghana fo nyina hu se de ekoso no eni dated at Nkrumah at Associate number 22 Sapele Loop Kokomlemle Accra this 18th day of May 2026. Enti Afeomakins nensema wo de aba beto dwa no eni wo chemu a na se kululu bi ekoso ewo baabi a onu hu ni se entwa yie sa kululu na ekoso no kwan bi asabe omo fa so se lebe ya enkrata ehia omo, which is the record of proceedings a ebetimi abo omo ama omo atimi akọ High Court akọ file for omo applications ne ade no omo nsan kan ye nto muntimi nto aso eno omo nso mu ni se omo akọ a sebe omo nsa enka na sebe omo nsa nka no na chese bibi ekoso ewo baabi a omo de omo susu se there is something that is very fishy with this whole thing na ekoso nti omo de omo atwe nkrata omo de company for so omo nhwem no omo nhwe de ekoso in the judicial system which is not so good. Na nkrata we beto monten so no there have been so much of reactions from people amafo when they say no abaye de botachi na no ane de boba MPP for wa aba mu sebe na allegedly na amafo keka say wo mo fichire anase mu chin judges for nsa case bia na e in their favor na ade na say o mako opposition na cases are not really going in their favor no said your team free so opposition ya papa things are really intense na ye hwe brofo afenyo markings wetimi tebiri atrotro de amaye just because nia maybe because wa ya de ntwe na abronya chiache ne de reactions na those you say even the mechanic say the flag bearer at the new patriotic party yera Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abe reacted to it ni ade na afenyo markings so abecheche mu say the niema den ko it say ne de omo problem and say they just need the record of proceedings na umotumi e dia feda case no ewo the high court no and as I read omo de ababe to dwabusia it's quite unfortunate but then the AC no enya AC the MPP for omo nyere omo ho nya hwe yengira nsem we so na yenda asaf ahwefo ase semunya abre de hwe ha Pinax TV.